Coming up on First at 4, two Southern Kentucky schools team up to launch a new 4-year degree program. And one local fire department receives a donation as they continue to recover from the flood.
And storms loom ahead of a big-time storm system to our west. The latest on stormy and heavy rain potential coming up as First at 4 continues.
Mountain News First at 4 continues.
Rain is in the forecast for the next couple of days, and we could see lots of it. That's why a first alert severe weather alert day has been issued. Let's check in with meteorologist Evan Hatter for the very latest. Evan?
Well, that's right, Steve. We're all dry so far today, which is good news, but as we head into tomorrow, that's when we're going to start to see the increase in showers and storms, even a little bit later on tonight. Here's a look right now from downtown Hazard. 54 the reading there, and you see everything is peaceful, at least with the Christmas decorations in Triangle Park at this hour. Moorhead along Interstate 64, not a bad sunset at this hour, at least in progress. 48 there. Temperatures, well, they're cooler to the north. How about 50 Jackson Irvin, 48 Moorhead and Prestonsburg, 46 up in Ashland. But go further to the south, it's 57 Middlesboro, Jacksboro, Williamsburg, and London. 59 in Somerset. How about 60 in Manchester? So some mild air already working in. You can thank those cooler temperatures on clouds that continue to work into the region. And those showers not far away. They're approaching and now past the St. Louis Metro. So they're heading in our direction, heading into tomorrow. For tonight, though, I think we're dry through much of the evening into the overnight hours as well. But notice those temperatures holding steady as those clouds continue to work in. Details on how much rain we could see in a few minutes. Steve?
All right, Evan, thanks. Two higher education institutions are merging to form a new one in a Southern Kentucky town. Campbellsville University is announcing the Somerset Institution of Campbellsville University. The new 4-year degree program will be offered in downtown Somerset with the University of Somerset. WYMT's Phil Pendleton has more on the announcement from Pulaski County.
College courses will be offered inside this building in downtown Somerset, a former bank building where people will be able to take classes and steps toward earning a 4-year degree. Now, Somerset University is joining forces with Campbellsville University for the new 4-year institute. A handful of classrooms will be in the former bank building with initial classes and degrees in business and healthcare. But Campbellsville University's president says that'll grow. He says opportunities in Somerset are endless.
What's going through my mind is all the students that could be reached here in Somerset. You know, it's the students who have taken the opportunity for the community college, but now can take that extra 2 years. It's the students who thought they had to go away for a 4-year college experience, but they can find that right here in Pulaski County.
The plan is to start offering classes here in January of 2024, so just over a year from now. They say they want to offer 4-year degree programs in a Christ-centered environment. In Pulaski County, Phil Pendleton, WKYT.
Campbellsville University has had a footprint in Somerset since 2008, but only offered degree completion programs. In the months following the flood, several eastern Kentucky fire stations have become a staple in flood relief for countless families across the region. Today, the Lost Creek Volunteer Fire Department received a donation from the Tennessee group Builders on Mission to continue helping families impacted by the flood. The organization delivered furniture and even partnered with local Save-A-Lot stores to deliver 2 truckloads of food.
We just want all these organizations to know how much it is appreciated. They don't get to see all these people that comes in here. We hear their stories, and some of the stories are really heartbreaking, and that makes you want to move forward and help more. And we couldn't do it without them.
Builders on Mission is an organization made up of numerous churches dedicated to helping disaster-impacted areas. The group has worked closely with the fire department since the flood happened. Students at several Eastern Kentucky schools had special visitors today as a group from South Carolina packed up a little care this season. South Carolina Baptist WMU mission workers brought more than 2,000 backpacks to the region, hitting schools in Letcher and Pike counties with a Christmas-themed presentation before giving every student a bag of supplies. Dorton Elementary School students were the last stop for the group today, closing out the school day with some seasonal fun.
The reason for the season, you know, Christmas is a very fun time, and it's a great time if you're an elementary administrator. I mean, it's a very hectic, very busy, but you know, seeing the joy and the smiles and the happiness on the kids' face, it's well worth it.
Those involved say the program is all about giving back where needed. Hear more about that mission tonight at 11. Doctors in Kentucky say there's a lot of sickness moving through the state right now. Some have COVID and the flu, but others are also dealing with unnamed issues. Upper respiratory conditions are being seen across all age groups, on top of the flu, COVID, and RSV. One doctor in Lexington says those three illnesses are not necessarily increasing. Instead, he's been made aware of people that may have other issues such as the common cold, sinus infections, sore throats, bronchitis, and those who do not feel well in general. If you are running a fever and know you've been exposed to something, doctors say you should get a test.
If you just got a runny nose, not feeling so bad, you're all vaccinated, and you want to treat yourself symptomatically with decongestants, Tylenol, and fluids and thyme, you're probably okay to do that.
Doctors say the fact that we are in the holiday season complicates matters because people tend to congregate more and spread conditions more easily. COVID-19 vaccines have saved more than 3 million lives. A new study published finds without vaccines, the nation would have had 4 times more deaths between December 2020 and November 2022. The study by researchers from the Commonwealth Fund and Yale School of Public Health also found the vaccines kept more than 18.5 million people out of the hospital. It comes as the nation nears the 2nd anniversary of its first COVID vaccinations. Nearly 658 million have been administered in the U.S. However, only about 14% of the eligible population has gotten the new booster shot that was authorized this fall, and 1 in 5 people in the U.S. remain unvaccinated. Coming up, as First at 4 continues, for the 2nd straight year, an electric pickup wins the award for Truck of the Year.
And the soggy weather is back for midweek as a cold front brings potentially heavy rain into the mountains. The totals coming up.